This is the evening of my 30th day on Noom, July 25th, 2020. I woke up this morning, got on the scale. I'm down another 0.2 pounds, which has put me solidly into 20 pounds lost. 20.1 pounds lost. I really didn't get into Noom until my third day, so whatever. We're going to call it 30 days because that's when I signed up. The weight loss, it's a side effect for me. It really is. I am more excited about my mobility. I'm more excited that without any hands, I can get up, I can get back down over and over again. My handicap placard on my vehicle expires this fall, and I have no intention of renewing it. I feel that good. Do I still have pain? Yes. Do I know how to manage it? Yes. Can I walk more than ever before? Yes, I can. Am I excited? Absolutely. You know what that means? It means when I do comedy shows, I don't have to write jokes for me to pitch into different directions so that I can relieve my pain. If you watch any of my bits, there are many jokes that I would pitch completely forward. And when I do that, it's so I can get my nerve off of the ruptured disc that's sitting on top of it. If I pitch forward, then that pain goes away immediately. I don't have to write jokes like that anymore. And every one of those jokes were written on the fly. Like, I'm in pain. I need something that makes sense for me to pitch forward. Okay, yes. And this works. My favorite one was when the plane door flew off the plane and I plugged it up to save everybody on the plane. That's what that joke was about. It was something in my head that I thought about it while I was on stage in excruciating pain, and I had to figure out, I was talking about being on a plane and how uncomfortable that was, and I had to come up with something that made sense to pitch forward, and I thought in my brain, what if the door flew off? I need to be on the exit row. Yes, because I can plug up the door, and if I do that, I can pitch forward and make that joke work. And take the pain away for just a moment. That joke was born on stage in Utah last year, and I love that joke. I love it. Oh, I need a stage. I need to get back on stage, people. I do. I have way too much to talk about. No matter what path anybody is on or has been on that got you, or let's just talk about me, right? Because I don't know anybody else's story. I'm going to talk about mine, and maybe you'll relate with it. Growing up, I was shamed about my weight. It may not have been the intention of the people that did it, but they did it. I went to Weight Watchers when I was 12 years old. It's not like I drove there. My father would make jokes about me in front of his friends about how fat I was. I think in his mind, he was a doctor. In his mind, he may have thought that would make me want to be less fat. It did not work. Fat shamed all through school. Everywhere I go, it became my persona. I'm literally just a skosh under a quarter ton. That's how long I let this path steer me. It was a path of sadness. It was a path of justification for doing the wrong things. It was a path of just apathy that nobody cares anyway. I'll just eat what I want to eat. So why am I doing Noom? What's different about Noom? There's nothing different about Noom. Other than it's not trying to sell you gimmicky foods and shakes. I've done all that too. The difference in Noom is it came along at the right time in my life. And anybody that wants to quit. If you don't feel like this is for you, then don't do it. Do something that makes sense for you. If you need to hit your bottom like I did, then hit it. I mean, you think about it. 463.7 pounds. That's what I weighed in at when I decided to start weighing myself. I was probably more than that because it was 3 days in before I weighed myself. But that's my starting weight. Think about that. Just under a quarter ton. A human. If you split me in half, I'm still in the category of morbidly obese times 2. That's a bottom. I can tell you that me quitting every diet that I've ever been on did not help. Did I justify it because of job loss or income loss or whatever? Yeah, I justified it every single time. Every single time. What's different about this is I see it differently. I am excited about learning what this body can do every day. So I push it a little bit more every day just to see what happens. And I love it. I'm excited about nutrition. We've got a bunch of vegetables that came in, a big box of them that came in. I'm excited about all these weird vegetables. And fruits. I just started making all sorts of stuff up. I'm excited about learning the science of it. I'm excited about understanding that every single thing I put in my body will do something, whether it's good or bad. And understanding that no food is bad. That was one of the big kickers. For me, Noom works because there's a lot of logic behind it. 20.1 pounds in my 30 days. I went up, went down, went up, went down, 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 down. I'm telling you, this is amazing. And the humans that are on the other side of these videos that connect with me, comment or message me, you all are a huge proponent of me doing better, figuring out what else to do, pushing myself, seeing what's next. And I'm loving it. I see myself as a smaller version of me in the future. But I see myself as a healthy version of me right now. At 443.6, I am healthy. My quads can pick me up out of a seated position. My core is stronger than it's been in years. Sure, it's protected by this OtterBox case that's around it. I know I'm healthier. Healthy at any weight. That's the goal. Maintain it. Why do I swim? Because I'm good at it. And I wanted to when I was a kid. I swam in a league competitively. I did well. It just made sense. The only reason I didn't swim as an adult is because I was scared of what people would say about me, about my size. And so when I kicked the pride to the curb and I used Fred, my four-wheeled walker, to get around my neighborhood, taking that pride and getting rid of it, pulling it out of the algorithm altogether, that was a huge breaking point. And once that happened, it was like ripping off a Band-Aid. Everything else was nothing compared to that. Walking around, feeling shameful that I'm walking on a walker in my neighborhood, looking at me like, who is this guy? They've never met me before. I've been here a year. I've been a hermit in my own home. And now I'm walking without Fred. And yes, Fred stands for Fitness and Rehabilitation Enablement Device. I like acronyms. That's what Fred is. Fred helped. And I am so glad that I thought to use him, and I thought to remove the pride and continue on this path And I am thankful for everyone here that has applauded the effort, and your support means so much. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. I look forward to becoming healthier and becoming smaller and getting into clothes that I can buy online and know they'll fit. That's awesome. It really is. It's so fun. It's so fun. But right now my goal is mobility and no pain. Everything else is a side effect. And it's great. Whatever path brought us to the point that we're at right now, needing to change our lives for a healthier one, that path needs to be dead. It doesn't need to be an option anymore. The path to becoming healthy should be the only option. And if we fall off that path, it's still there. We don't have to go to the old path. We can just pick up and get right back on the path that we were on. It's okay to slip up. It's okay to enjoy a night out or whatever that you want to eat, however you want to do it, without shame. Just get back in the game the very next meal. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna go to bed.